It's hard for churches to tell you this type of stuff when the pastor is up there on his second or his third wife. And his first and second wife is still alive. They skip over these scriptures. They don't preach right on a Sunday. Not when they got stuff they want to do with the money you put in the collection plate. They don't preach right. So prosperity preachers are only going to talk about things that are going to give you a good feeling or a good vibe. So you can feel like it's okay to go back home to Mrs. Fornication or Mrs. Adultery. So these are things that we're supposed to have learned as children in the house from our dads. From watching our parents parent correctly, because dad's in there lifting holy hands, mama in there standing side by side, standing beside them. Imagine if you would have seen your parents in there standing side by side, praying to God. Imagine what kind of influence that would have been on your life. Imagine if you would have got to see your parents stay together with God. Oh, hallelujah. Imagine if you would have seen your parents stay together with God. Not the God of their imagination, the God that allows them to still listen to Al Green. And Al Green give you an alcoholic drinking spirit. Not that God. Not the God that every time daddy go out of town, you in here playing Mary Jane girls. You in here listening to these songs that just make you, you convicted daddy, he might not even did nothing. Because you ain't learned to cast down imaginations yet. He might have been doing something, but at the same time, good God, what I'm saying is, imagine if your parents would be in order, where dad is the head of mama. Where daddy is the head of mama. But he not out here gambling. He not out here talking stupid and running his mouth and just filth. Imagine if every word that came out of daddy's mouth was a part of the Holy Scriptures. Imagine if every thought that came out of daddy's mouth or out of daddy's mind was obedient to Christ. Imagine if every thought that came out your mouth was obedient to Christ. Imagine if mama was casting down imaginations and every time daddy went to work, she didn't think he was going to be with somebody else. Imagine seeing your parents sitting there praising God, singing to God together, getting their BB and CC on, doing a whole duet, singing to God together, worshiping God together. Asking Jesus Christ for help together. Imagine the impact that would have on us as children to see that. day in and day out, day in and day out. Imagine if we turned off the world, turned off all this propagation, turned off all the news media and all this stupid stuff that they playing on the TV. And began to sit here and read scriptures together. Began to go through book reviews and book studies and things that we need to know about ourselves as Negroes. Imagine if we sitting here reading these books together, encouraging each other to study, encouraging each other to learn, encouraging each other to go look up these terms here, go look up these words that you couldn't pronounce.